Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buyer video. In this video, we're looking at the notion of buyer language. So what is it? Well, using the language of your buyer is the most direct form of communication. It doesn't really make sense to force people to learn and use new terms when they're already using certain words to refer to you. And embarrassingly, this does actually happen for Clear Sales Message itself sometimes. On more than one occasion, I've had people refer to this as a Clear Sales Message rather than just Clear Sales Message, or Clear Sales, James from Clear Sales rather than Clear Sales Message. So using the language of the buyer is an important thing to meet them where they are at, rather than forcing them to say new things. How does it work? Well, it works because it removes the barriers to communication. It's as simple as that. If people know you as the logo lady, then it doesn't make sense to call yourself anything other than that term. And I know the real logo lady in real life, a lady called Trudy. I know her well through LinkedIn. Her business name came about because people referred to her as the logo lady because she did logos and she was a lady, and I think she still is. So they referred to her as a logo lady, and the moniker stuck, the name stuck. So that's what she uses. In the UK, we have two terms. One is Big Tesco, and one is Little Tesco, but the actual names of these supermarkets, which aren't really used by customers, are Tesco Express for Little Tesco's and Tesco Superstore for Big Tesco. So the companies call it Tesco Express, Tesco Superstore. Their customers call it Big Tesco, Little Tesco. So in their advertising, they would do well to reference that point because it shows they've understood their buyers and they're on the same wavelength. Whether you adapt or not, your buyers will find their own language and their own simplicity. So you might as well meet them where they are and adopt it, as long as it's going to be beneficial to what you're doing. So how can you use it? Well, the clues are there. To make this work, you need to pay attention to anywhere your buyer is speaking about you, which can include things like reviews and feedback, emails that refer to you, or listening into conversations. For me, it's LinkedIn recommendations. When my clients say things about me on LinkedIn, I'm always interested to see the language that they use and how they articulate, and I'll fold that into my own messaging and try and use that where possible. So that's buyer language. Using the language of your buyer is a surefire way to connect with them and demonstrate that you get them. Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video. And if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.